Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 5 of What If Naruto Was a Badass Leader. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual. Share this to all of your friends in your social media platform. And also guys, go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Naruto Was exiled from the Asusuki clan over on Anime King 3. And enjoy that guys. And over on Anime King 2, I post a brand new episode of What If Minato fell in love with Naruto, so go ahead and enjoy that guys. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and support. Remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying talking back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, what do you say we begin this new episode? Start the intro. So, the last spot we left off, as Naruto had finally returned back to the village hidden in a leaf. But he did not go to the Hokage's office as he was supposed to do. Instead, he made his way to get some ramen. Snappy already expected this much, as she knew him too well to know that he wouldn't go to ramen first. He was obsessed with the thing from day one, as that ended up making Snappy made her way to get something to drink. As she went shit-faced drunk, completely out of it, as Sakura had to tag along with her to make sure that she didn't go overboard. But she went past overboard. As Naruto made his way to the office, as he saw Shizune, who hugged him, as he hadn't seen him in such a long time, as she was so happy to see him. As they both went off to find Snavy. Arriving there, Snavy was completely out of it. Yes, he was really out of it, out cold. As she saw Naruto, as she actually woke up, as she grabbed him and placed his face in her chest in a rather tight hug. But Naruto was dying as she wouldn't let him go, as they had to pry them apart. They had to take Snelly home as Naruto stayed behind. Well, who was it to give up a good drink? As he started to drink as well. And things became crazy when he met up with Anko. The next morning there was problem in the village. Turns out that someone had defaced the Hokage statues. And not to mention, a part of the village had burned down. When Naruto woke up, he was in bed with Anko. To his surprise, the girl wanted more. That was rather shocking to him. Well, he was not one to turn anything down, especially when it was something fun. After, they left as she had to go to work, going to the IT department as they met up with Rumiko. Rumiko was shocked that Anko actually wanted more as well, as even Naruto looked shocked as well. As they went to talk with Snatty. Afterwards, they made their way. She wanted him in the village for the upcoming Chunin Exams. Snatty was surprised though that he was in charge of the village. Konoha and the Land of Spring didn't have a signed pact. They just have a pact of friendship. They will have to start this out before anything goes crazy after all. Naruto was rather important in the village, him being a Jinchuriki and all as well. So yeah, that was part of the whole deal. With that out of the way, as they split apart, Naruto found himself being attacked. As Yui was there as well, as she saw the girl. Naruto had faced someone similar in the past. The girl told him that he killed her sister. As Naruto figured that she was her sister, she came at him as Naruto removed her head without even thinking. He brought the head back to Rumiko for her to get some information out of it, but she could not. Some strange seal, destroying the girl's mind so she couldn't get any information. As Naruto was pissed off, thinking that Konoha was trying to attack him. So he made his way towards Navi. They talked as she revealed to him that Minato was his father. He already knew that though. But there was things that things that belonged to him. As Naruto presumed that it was the Hiraishin seals and all that, Anko came in as she saw Naruto as he explained that he was the son of Minato. Her eyes went wide as she looked towards the picture of Minato. She took Snady's hat and told her that you were borrowing it, as they would bring it back, as she and Ruth jumped through the window. So yeah guys, so basically let's pull it off. You guys can switch across the place to for yourself. So this to begin this new episode. This is the same room, right? Yeah, it's the same room. Rumiko pounded on the door. Naruto, open up, I know you're in there. The door unlocked, as Rumiko sighed. When it opened though, the sight that greeted her was not one that she wanted to see first thing in the morning. Couldn't you have put some clothes on? Shouldn't you have gone to hell, said Naruto, as he raised his hand to scratch his head, noticing that he was still wearing the handcuffs. Rumiko pushed past him as she entered the very nice penthouse that he had rented. Do you even remember what today is, she asked. Why do you keep on asking questions? You already know the answer to, said Naruto. She sighed in annoyance. Today's the day that the other Kages and daimyos arrive. You have to be ready for the formal welcoming ceremony. Can't you go, said Naruto. Well, I could, Rumiko said, but I'm not going to do it. You bitch, said Naruto, as he made his way to the kitchen and started to fix himself some instant ramen. You're damn right, Rumiko. As Naruto placed on the ramen, I smell ramen, said the voice. I'm starving, as Anko pulled herself up from the couch, as she was walking like a cowboy who had just finished a long ride. Geez, said Yue, doesn't anyone around here wear clothes? Yeah, said Naruto. Don't you know that you're traumatizing poor Rumiko? I guess I'll go put on some clothes, Uncle grumbled. Let's not be too hasty, said Rumiko. Now, where was I? Something about how you weren't going to take my place as Yukikage, said Naruto. Oh, right, like I was saying. Wait, you're the Yukikage? Uncle interrupted. Yep. As Uncle grinned wide at that, I'm never letting you get away, she said. Okay, said Naruto. Rumiko's jaw opened wide. You're giving up your womanizing ways? The hell he is, Uncle said. I've heard stories about the bedroom party that he throws. I just need to scrounge up a few curious friends. Rumiko shook her head. You two are perfect for each other. Yeah, they're both perverts, said Yue. I'm stepping out. This nudity is a bit too early for it. As the blonde made a beeline for the door. Wait, everyone's coming today? Uncle said. Yes, said Rumiko. Shouldn't you know that as a ninja of this village? Probably, Uncle said. I should be at work early today. Guess I better get going. As Rumiko watched Uncle behind, as she walked into the bedroom. You know, she swings both ways. I bet if you ask, she would screw you out of pity. I'm not desperate enough to take your sloppy seconds, said Rumiko. Yet, said Naruto. Yet, Rumiko grumbled. Now get dressed. We have a... She paused. As she picked up, is this Hokage's hat? Yeah. Snide let us borrow it, said Naruto. Why would you want to? You never wear the Yukikage hat? Like you can blame me. It's uncomfortable and stupid. Still doesn't explain why you have this. Anko likes the role play, said Naruto. As Rumiko dropped it. I'm gonna wash my hand. And you're gonna wash that hat, she said. Time skip. Well, this is festive, said Naruto, as he looked down towards the crowded street. So, how is this gonna run? Village leaders and daimyos are just starting to arrive, said Rumiko. This afternoon there will be a formal welcome ceremony. Hey boss, as Naruto glanced back towards Yue. Find anything? Well, the Anfu operative is missing, but no one seemed to know which department she was working for, and it's rather odd. I thought Anfus usually do that black cover bullshit, said Naruto. It's like this, said Yue. Most Anfus are broken down to two departments. The first is operation and the second is interrogation. Some villages have different units, like hunter names that they missed. Anyway, the chick that you killed, she doesn't belong to neither operations. And Leaf doesn't have a third operation or department that we know of. So, she was a Leaf hunter or something, said Naruto. Am I a missing name now? I didn't know that he cared enough to send anyone after me. Well, I don't know why the Leaf would keep a bunch of hunter names secret, said Yue. As for your status, you're still a ninja of the Leaf, as far as I can figure. Usually, to be declared a missing name, you'll have to revoke your allegiance, or betray your village. I hate to remind you, said Rumiko, but Anfu work directly under the Kage. They can be utilized without notifying any third party, or make any note anywhere. So, the one that tried to kill me in the earth could only have been under the direct orders of the Hokage, said Naruto as he summarized. Well, that is, if the other one was also a Leaf ninja, said Rumiko. Family members serve in different villages aren't completely unheard of. As Naruto frowned, as he pulled a cigarette out of his pocket, Snatty was so sincere last night. And he was good at reading people. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, he grumbled. When did I get fox fur? Trim on my collar. Wrong guess, Rumiko said. How the hell should I know what is going on if you're crazy? Little girl mine, said Naruto. Rumiko calmed herself. Who sent that chick to kill you? Nanbu, said Naruto. And who's gonna be here representing the village in the rocks? Nanbu, said Naruto. I see where you're going with this. Good, if you didn't. I would have kicked you in your stupid ass. You would have tried, he said. So, we're gonna question teach Kage, said Yui. It looked that way, said Rumiko. Do you think Yuki will be mad? I mean, the coat was awesome before, but the red fur, it's make it twice as awesome. Rumiko blinked as she realized that he was talking about his damn coat. Do you do this shit on purpose? Do what, said Naruto, as her face turned red as her yukata. As he turned his head sometime, it was really funny, messing with people. As he looked down through the crowd, there's Yuki, he said. Where's her other bodyguard, said Yui. She only needed the one. As Rumiko looked down when she saw the massive man standing beside her daimyo. You didn't, she said. Yep, I did, said Naruto. Why not? Because he belonged on a covert operation, taking on a foreign nation all by himself, not protecting one woman. You're forgetting one thing, said Naruto. What, said Rumiko? She's a movie star. As Rumiko looked at him, waiting. There's no reasoning with you, is there? Trust me, reasoning got nothing to do with it. Now let's go say hi to Yuki and Fishboy. Down in the crowd. Can I kill them? No, you can't kill them, said Yuki in annoyance. How about them? You can't kill any of my fans. As she snapped towards her bodyguard, his shoulders slumped a bit. No, people like you are the reason why the village has such a bad name. Ninjas like me are the reason why you have a village and a country, he said as he released his killer intent. As two of the fans run away in fear. Why did Naruto put you in charge of my security, said Yuki. He has a sick sense of humor, the man said. Yeah, pretty much, as Yuki froze as she turned. Naruto? As the blonde caught her and spun her around. People are watching, said Izumi. Meh, it's not like any of them know that she's a daimyo of Spring Country, said Naruto, as he set her down. If you told them that Yuki Fujikaze and Yuki Kazehana were the same person, they would probably ask who Yuki Kazehana was. Hey boss, Yuki bodyguard stated. Hey Kisame, said Naruto, as he struck suddenly. The taller man collapsed to his knees. Just to remind you that I'm the boss, said Naruto. Got it, Kisame said, as he got up to his feet and picked up his blade. You hit hard, Tiny. And this is the first impression that Spring Country is making, Izumi mumbled. You're telling me, said Rumiko as she appeared. I don't think you two have actually met. You get along, said Naruto as he slipped a hand around Yuki's waist and carried her through the crowd. Do you really want to leave my assistant alone with yours? Izumi and Rumiko get along just fine, said Naruto. And what's the worst could happen? You know, you're the only person that can say that and get away with it. Well, obvious, because I'm the worst that can happen, said Naruto. Now, how about some ramen? I love ramen, said Yuki. Me too, said Kisame. Time skip. I can't believe Princess Gil is eating my restaurant. Ayam said. Easy, Ayam, said Naruto. Could you sign an autograph for me? Of course, said Yuki. Ayam squealed as she disappeared to find some pen and paper. She hasn't acted like that in years, Toki said, as he set down 3 bowls of ramen. So, miss, how do you know Naruto? He's the leader of the hidden village in my country, said Yuki. Your country? Said Toki. I'm the daimyo of the land of spring, she said. We try not to advertise it. My assistant thinks that acting is not a respectable career for a daimyo. And you're the leader of this hidden village? Said Toki as he looked towards Naruto. Yep, said Naruto. And I am a sociopath that they employ to kill people for them, said Kisame as he had ditched his mask the moment they sat down. You and everyone else, said Yuki. I am not like the rest, said Kisame. I'm a world-renowned criminal. I was part of an organization that was gonna conquer the world. And then I beat you like my red-headed stepchild. And you turned into my informant, said Naruto. You know, I wasn't going to mention that part to Kisame. Besides, I only work for the guys who promised me the best wars. And you deliver, Tiny. And for your information, said Naruto, 20 ninjas in my village were currently working for operations that we're going to plan and conquer the world soon. So you're not that real special, said Naruto. But we actually were going to do it, Kisame said. At least until you killed everyone else. Well, I missed one, said Naruto. But eventually, I'll get him. Here, I don't see as she reappeared. As she handed the pen and paper over. Did I miss anything? She asked. Well, Naruto is a leader of a hidden village that employed terrorists, said Tuki. Very funny, Dad, said Ayam. All terrorists are somebody's freedom fighters, said Kisame. Well, actually, you guys were the entire world terrorists, said Naruto. As Kisame laughed out loud at that. Yeah, we were, he said. Time skip. That bastard is sick. You were right, Sakura. Well, I wasn't referring to his sex life, but I was telling you that I was worried about him. Because of how much he has changed, Sakura said. As she was really trying not to laugh. He's a monster, said Snatty. It's just a hat, Sakura said. You don't even like wearing it. It's not just a hat, Snatty snapped. It's a traditional headwear of the Hokage. It's been handed down to each Hokage since the founding of this village. It's a sign of authority. When I catch him, his ass is toast. We can hunt him down after breakfast, Sakura said. As she pointed towards her destination. Mom always said that it was rude to murder someone before breakfast, said Snatty. As she pushed along the flap to sit down. What happened next was too fast for Sakura to follow. As Naruto was on his back, noodles in his mouth as he was being choked to death. Give me back my hat, Snatty said. As Naruto reached out and grabbed Sakura's pants, but she knocked his leg off and stepped back. You brought this one onto yourself. The flap moved aside as someone else stepped out to watch what was currently going on. The woman glanced at Sakura and smiled. Sakura. Lady Kasehana, said Sakura. As Yuki laughed. The liberator of my country can call me by my first name, she said. As Naruto was starting to turn blue. Kisame, if you want to see your boss get his ass handed to him, you better get out here. Really? As Kisame stepped out. Sakura looked at the man in shock as she pulled out her big book. Don't bother. I am Kisame. Hashigaki, the monster of the hidden mist. You're a part of the Akatsuki. He was. Now he's one of my ninjas, said Yuki. So what did Naruto do? Let me guess, he screwed her and ditched her with an expensive bill in a hotel somewhere. How many times has that happened, said Yuki. That I know of, Kisame asked. You know what? Never mind, she said. So, do you think I should help? I hate getting involved in lovers' quarrels after all. You stay out of this, fish boy, said Snatty. As Sakura was surprised and the large man took a step back, he actually looked hurt. Now, where's my hat? Come on, said Yuki, as she patted Kisame. I think you're really handsome and your blue skin makes you look more exotic. Thanks, he said. As Sakura ignored him as she looked down. Sensei? What? He's unconscious. Oh. You're losing your touch. Before, you'd have no problem applying a blood choke instead of an ear choke. I couldn't get him to stop squirming, Snell said, as she glanced towards the crowd. What the hell are you all looking at? As they dispersed rather quickly after that. Kinda forgot that he couldn't answer me while I was joking him. Yeah, I made a mistake a few times, Kisame said. So, are we gonna fight now? After breakfast, said Snatty. I'm hungry. My mom always told me that it was rude to attack people before breakfast. Right, said Yuki as she kicked Naruto. Should we drag him inside? Nah, said Kisame. It wouldn't be the first time he has woken up in the street. Time skip. Someone was poking him. As it was getting really annoying. As Naruto's eyes snapped open. As they dropped the stick and ran off. As Naruto realized that he was in the street. Did he went on a bender? What day was it? You awake yet? As Naruto looked up towards Yuki. Huh? What happened? He said. Some blonde grabbed you and choked you out, said Yuki. As Naruto frowned. Blonde? Did it involve ditching her with a really expensive bill at the land of the moon? As the flap of each rock was pushed aside. As Naruto blinked when he saw Snatty. No. It was about my hat. Oh, said Naruto as he dusted himself off. As he realized the ramen was cold. Another one, old man. Make it quadruple. Coming right up. As Naruto sat back down. Naruto? Yes? Where's my hat? Oh, right, said Naruto. As he pulled out a storage scroll. You washed it, didn't you? Yep. Good. His ramen arrived as he started to dig in. You know, if you hadn't snuck up on me, and if I wasn't distracted by my delicious ramen, I would have torn you into a dozen pieces. He wasn't being defensive or anything, he was just stating a fact. I'm a ninja, Naruto. I'm also a woman. I'm not supposed to fight fear. Good point, said Naruto as he slurped up some ramen. Heard you were missing the anfu. Snatty turned towards him. What, said Naruto. My daimyo was coming. Why wouldn't I be spying on what was going on here? Alright, good point, she said. Yes, I'm missing the anfu. And trying to get answers on the head of the anfu. It's like pulling teeth. Yeah, I heard that no one knew what department she was working for, said Naruto. Snazzy eyes narrowed at that. What? How are you getting this information? My secretary is hot. Man, always tell her things, said Naruto. As Naruto finished off his bowl, he also finished off the cold bowl. Wasting ramen was a sin after all, that he would not commit. Please tell me that my ninjas are not giving up secret because a little tard flashed him some legs, said Snazzy. Well, to be fair, they aren't really secrets, and Yui isn't exactly little. In fact, she's almost as big as you. God damn it, Snazzy said. I'm firing every man that worked for me and replacing them with women. Sounds like a good plan, said Naruto. You know what? Never mind. Time skip. So, this is where the both of you grew up? Yuki asked, as her village leader. And his old teammate led her on a stroll through the village. Yes, Sakura said. My parents' house is a few blocks over. Are they ninja? Yuki asked. No, I'm the first in my family, Sakura said. You could guess that neither of them were too happy when I went to the academy. Them living a normal civilian life. What made you want to be a ninja? Asked Yuki. I don't know really. I was young. You know, it's strange, said Yuki. No one seemed to think about young children with a young mind making such life-altering decisions to become ninjas. But no one seemed to care about that. A relic of the war, said Naruto. Prior to the last major war, one had to be a teenager to apply. During the war, they needed more, so they allowed children to apply. Seriously, what could children have done, said Yuki. They could take a hit for a more older ninja. It wasn't pretty, said Naruto. They were used to distractions, screaming, and suicide missions. In the long run, it stamped out several clans, and nearly wiped out a few villages. I've seen bad things in wars, but that was one of the worst. Sakura looked towards him confused. You weren't born during the last war, she said. I mean, that's what I heard, said Naruto. It's true, said Kisame as he cut in. It was pretty nasty, of course. In the mist. We always been like that, though. Good old bloody mist, said Naruto. Always like that place, where someone can wear their crazy right on their sleeve out in the open, where everyone can see. Mist was not crazy, said Kisame. We were well adapted. Sakura looked towards him. How could you call requiring to slaughter all the students? Most, said Kisame, not all. As Sakura continued, most of your graduation class. Adjusted, she asked. Well, excuse us for making killing people into a test for ninja, said Kisame. You do know that ninjas kill people, right? Sakura jaw opened to argue, but she did not have a rebuttal to that. Point, Kisame, said Naruto, as Sakura glared at him. So, how are your parents? Still despising me? They never despise you, she said. They just... Okay, they despised you at first, but they got over it. Yeah, they went from stay away from my daughter, or I'll kill you, or I'll kill you if you hurt my daughter. Come on, they say that last bit every time they see guys around me. And I'm sure that you get that enough from a lot of fathers. Well, yeah. But I wasn't sleeping with you, said Naruto. You weren't, said Kisame. That's a first. Shut up, Kisame. We better start heading back, said Yuki. We don't want to be late. Man, don't worry, we'll be fine, said Naruto. As he was looking where he was going, as he bumped right into a black-haired woman. Damn it, said Naruto as he reached down. He grabbed onto something to pull the woman to her feet. As he realized he was staring into a pair of milky white eyes. Hinata? Naruto? Hinata, said Naruto as he threw his arms around her and gave her a hug. How are you doing? But he realized that she was not moving in his arms. As he realized that she fainted. Huh. Still weird, said Naruto. You're kidding, right? Said Sakura. What? Said Naruto. She has had a crush on you since the academy. Don't tell me that you're this oblivious. No. Yes, you can kiss me, said. No, said Naruto. As Naruto turned to Sakura. Hinata Hyuga? A crush? Sakura nodded. Are you out of your mind? She's a Hyuga heiress, he said. Well, there's no accounting for taste, said Sakura. Hey, she's coming too, said Kisame. As he hauled her back to her feet. You know, it figures. The one woman that has liked you for longer than any other is the one woman that you won't sleep with. What? I would totally sleep with Hinata. She collapsed in Kisame's arms once again. Huh, never mind, said Naruto. Okay, maybe a little crush. Oh, you don't say, said Sakura. It would be a bad thing to just leave her here. She is the heiress of the most powerful clan in the village. That's never stopped you before, said Yuki. Oh please, those chicks weren't my friends. They were just... chicks. You should shut up now, said Sakura. Okay, time skip. Where the hell is he? What were you expecting? I was expecting his daimyo to at least make him be on time, said Rumiko. Are you stupid? When those two get together, all they do is party, Izumi said. Well, I didn't know that. Well, at least he's not the only one that is late. As she glanced around the room, as she looked at a dozen decks arranged in a circle, all but 3 was occupied by their village leaders with their entourage behind them. Yo! As Rumiko turned to see Naruto, as he was on the windowsill, with Yuki in his arms. Naruto, door! But he shouted back, Naruto, window! As he hopped down and released Yuki. You're late, she grumbled. Well, I was gonna be on time, but kind of got lost on the road of life. He sat in his seat and placed his feet upon the decks. Rumiko opened her mouth to argue, but she trailed off as she saw Snatty giggling. What's up with her? No idea. That was when the wall behind the Raikage's decks exploded, as a massive man came in and sat down. Huh, could have been worse. I could have done that, said Naruto. Well, that's one way of looking at it, said Rumiko. I suppose we're gonna have to begin this meeting, said Snatty, as she quieted the murmurs that had begun when Naruto and the Raikage appeared. First, I would like to welcome you all to the village, hidden in the leaf. I would like to give a special welcome to the former Leaf Ninja and current Yuki Kage, Naruto Uzumaki. Why is she singling you out? Said Rumiko, in a whisper. Probably to piss off those old people behind her, said Naruto. He was proving correct as one of them shot to their feet. Lady Snatty, not now, Danzo. Yeah, sit down, Danzo, said Naruto. As someone else spoke, the village in the sand would also like to congratulate Yuki Kage. As Naruto grinned at the redhead and waved, who was sitting a distance away. Hey, Gaara. Hello, Naruto, said Gaara. Yuki Kage. The Raikage snarled at that. There's only 5 Kages, and the leaders are of the 5 most powerful country. Naruto, don't. But it was too late. Hey, listen up. You creatine, inflated ninny. I personally think that Yuki Kage is Sis's name, but it's the name my daimyo and my buddies wanted. So, anyone that insulted answered to me. The Raikage got to his feet, but he was cut off, as a similar looking younger man beat into it. Hey, no one call my big bro a creatine, inflated ninny, but me. The Raikage punched the man in the back of his head. Idiot, you're not allowed to call me that either. It seemed like a brawl was gonna break out, but the door opened, as a rather curvaceous woman stepped in. Sorry that we're late. As Naruto and Rumiko watched her the entire way. Hey, Kisame. Yeah? Is that the Mizukage? Yeah, me Terumi Kisame said a frown. As the redhead waved at him. Was she the Mizukage when you left? Yeah. What are you? A fruit, said Naruto. Kisame groaned as he pinched a bridge of his nose. If I wasn't so sure that he would kill me in a humiliated way, that when people look at my remains they will laugh, I would kill you, said Kisame. Oh, you're referring to the guy that I killed by shoving his head up his own ass, aren't you? Yeah, that was rather horrific. Hey, don't ignore me! Naruto turned towards the Raikage. Hey. Oh, who are you again? The Raikage eyed twitch. Let it go, A. A new voice interrupted. Our Mr. Fox would kill you like a small dog. The Raikage looked up as he looked towards Nanbu. Trust me. The Raikage looked around awkwardly for a moment, before he sat down as Rumiko smiled. What are you grinning at? As Rumiko rubbed her hand together. Oh, I'm just thinking about all the information that the Mizukage would want about you, and I could give them to her for sexual favors. What information, said Naruto. I mean, we're all pretty straightforward. We don't have any state secrets. Oh, I'll figure out something to tell her, said Rumiko. Well, alright, said Naruto. But just remember, I'm faster than you. Oh? Gonna run me down and kill me, she asked. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna defect first, and sell my stuff to her, said Naruto. Neither of you are allowed to defect, said Yuki. But she's hot, said Rumiko. I mean really hot, said Naruto, as he chived in. What am I, chopped liver, said Yuki. Wait, so you're offering me sexual favors? In turn, me staying here, asked Rumiko. Hey Rumiko, we're joking here. This conversation is just a conversation. You can't ask sexual favors from your daimyo, said Naruto, as he was the one lecturing her. Why not, she said. Huh, you really need to get laid, said Naruto. Don't worry, I'll work something out for you. Time skip, Naruto was bored. Don't you dare. As he looked towards Rumiko, huh? I knew that look. You are not allowed to set anything on fire. As Naruto looked toward his hands, Without his knowledge, they were twitching to form seals. Huh, really bored. This is boring, he said. It's a ceremony. It's supposed to be born to Rumiko. If I can't sit through it, you have to as well. As Naruto see many village leaders, word is spacing out. I think it's winding down, she said. And so I welcome you all to the land of fire and the village. Hidden in the leaf sits Nelly. As they clap. As Naruto closed his eyes, Naruto. As he opened them to see Gaara. Hello. Hello, buddy, said Naruto. As he got to his feet to shake the red-head hand. How have you been? I've been well, said Gaara. I was unaware that you had become the Kage. Yeah, I meant to send out notices, but I kinda got swallowed by paperwork. You know how it is. I do, said Gaara with a small smile. Well, everyone, this is Gaara. This is Koyuki Kazahana, my daimyo. Rumiko, my assistant, and Izumi, a evil, old chick. I am not old, Izumi said. It's a pleasure to meet you all, said Gaara. He glanced towards Yuki for a moment too long. I believe I know you somewhere. Her stage name is Yuki, Fushikage. Gaara was surprised. You play Akin. Is there anyone that doesn't read your smut books? Izumi said as she looked towards Naruto. Erotic, said Naruto. What? I said, I write erotic, not smut. What's the difference, she asked. Don't really know what my editor said. Most of my viewers are female, so I should call it erotic. I mean, it sounds better, after all. Do you want to call your collection a collection of porn? Or a collection of erotic? Jeez, stop saying it like that. Erotic, said Naruto. Her eyes started to twitch as Naruto stepped closer. Alright, fine. Erotic. As he ate a duck. Hey, Gaara, he said. You want to grab some lunch? Sure. Time skip. Yui was not happy. The information that she just got would piss off her boss. And when he was angry, that led to a lot of dead people. And they were in Konoha. They couldn't have that. But it was her boss, she had to tell him what she knew. I'm telling you, Gaara, said Naruto as he walked with Gaara. You haven't been to Konoha if you hadn't had Ichiraku's. As Naruto looked up, as Yui landed. We have a problem. A private problem, she said, as she glanced towards Gaara. Gaara's my friend, said Naruto. You should have expected that, as Naruto wasn't one for secrets. So what's happening? I just got done talking to a few of my new buddies in this village. There's a secret meeting being held. So, said Naruto. You're the topic, said Yui. Who's holding this meeting, said Naruto. It's between the council and the head of the village clans. They want to declare you a missing name and issue a reward for your capture. Well, that could get annoying, said Naruto, as his face started to twist. You will of course have the full backing of the village hidden in the sand, said Gaara. As Naruto's annoyed look vanished. Thanks, Gaara. It's good to know I have friends I can trust, he said, as he glanced back to Yui and Rumiko. I think we have this one. Very well, said Gaara, as Naruto moved. As Yui followed after him. Do you have a location? Yeah, they're meeting in the village auditorium. That's a bit open for a secret meeting, said Naruto, as he took off the said building. Well, they're actually exercising the right to assemble discussions that will be brought up towards the Hokage, a law the third Hokage created. Do we have a law like that, said Naruto? You will need a council or clan elders or something like that, and considering that you have none, no. Good. So, what are the details? The council is made up of two old forts, Homura and Koharu, but the man that is driving this to screw you over is an old fart named Danzo. That guy, said Naruto. What are they actually planning, specifically? The council is likely planning to gain clan support, and then they will force the Hokage to declare you a missing name with enough support. After that, they want to capture you, which is strange, considering that most missing names are destroyed immediately. They don't want to kill him, Rumiko said. As Naruto nodded, they want to control you. Are they crazy? Rumiko asked. I was wondering the same thing. Most people are smart enough to know not to screw with me. Actually, said Yui, no one here is scared of you. As Naruto paused. What? They aren't scared of you, she said. Outside the land of spring and earth, the forest fox reputation is not that dangerous. Apparently, even hearing what they hear from Kage, the council does not believe it. They aren't scared of me, said Naruto. Nope. They aren't scared of me. They aren't. I see, said Naruto. I see. Alright. Well then. Time skip. The farther away that thing is, the happier I am. Danzo's sign annoyance as one of the other foolish clans member made his thoughts known. Danzo was not liking today. First he found out that one of his aces in the hole was now the leader of that damn village. And some of them liked him, and some of them just wanted to make him stay where the hell he was. He should have done something and prevent that brat from leaving all those years ago. Hey, that's the punk that beat up my Kiba, right? Yeah. Someone told Tatsume. Huh, I love that kid. What's the problem with him being Yukikage? That brat's a monster. A man from a no-name clan said. It was minor. Before Danzo could say anything, Rasengan, as someone was thrown violently and crashed hard. As Danzo realized it was one of his root envoys, teared in half, as Naruto appeared out of the shadows. Well, that was pretty cool. I should always separate a corpse when I make my entrance. Chunin Uzumaki, Danzo said. You just murdered a ninja of the leaf. He was stopping me from entering into a public discussion, said Naruto. So I think I'm on the moral high ground here. I think. Maybe. One of the women flanking him said. I also think that you have diplomatic immunity. Oh really now, said Naruto. As a wicked grin came on his face, Rumiko slapped herself. Yui, never tell him he can act without consequences. Are you stupid? Oh, sorry Rumiko, I didn't think that went through. Jenin, can you think of a single reason why I shouldn't have you arrested? Asked Danzo, as he wondered where the hell was the rest of the envoys. Well, I can think of a few. 1. I'm not sure that you have the authority to arrest me. 2. I can kill anyone that you send after me, singular or in groups. 3. You're out of ninjas. Danzo smirked. He had 9 other root ninjas waiting, if only they would step in and apprehend him already. I mean, unless you brought more than 10, said Naruto. What? Said Danzo. Oh, sorry, you're getting old. I said unless you brought more than 10, Naruto shouted. That guy and the 9 others out there. I see, said Danzo. He need to rethink this whole thing. Time skip. Nanbu was relaxing as he was sipping his drink. He was having a wonderful time. That meant, hello Nanbu. As the man froze. He sighed in annoyance as he turned, looking towards the side of his balcony. Hello, Mr. Fox. This is nice. For what I'm paying it better be, Senenbu. Is there something I can help you with? As you can see, I'm relaxing. You recognize this chick, said Naruto. The man could only sigh as the severed head was dropped into his lap. As he looked at it, he let out a girlish shriek as the eyes rolled around and fixed on him, as he shoved it off his lap. You know, there's a reason Rumiko clan was wiped off the face of the earth. They made you scream like a little girl, said Naruto. Ha ha ha, no. Should I recognize her? He asked. You sent her to kill me, said Naruto. She was one of your ninjas. That much I know already. You've been carrying her head around for about a year. You're a lot sicker than I thought, and that's saying something, said Nenbu. Actually, it's her twin sister. She's a ninja of the village. Leaf Urko. Her sister, the assassin. Do you actually know what Urko means? Color me in person, Nanbu. Her sister might have been a ninja of the leaf, an assassin. Tell me, Nanbu, where did you hire her sister from? I didn't, said Nanbu. One of my allies offered her services. You have allies? Yes. Who? I'm not telling. Did this ally have 2 pigtails and a massive rat Naruto asked. You think Tsunade is trying to kill you, said Nanbu. Naruto! As both of them turned to see Tsunade, as she was hopping from roof to roof coming over to them. Maybe she is trying to kill you for real, said Nanbu. Tsunade landed on Nanbu's balcony as she grabbed Naruto by his throat. You traumatized my envoy, she said, that snarl. I didn't even know that you could do that. He can't answer while you're choking him. Not that I mind though, said Nanbu. Tsunade managed to pry her fingers from his throat as she threw him back in his seat. What did you do to my envoy? As Naruto kicked the head under Nanbu's chair. I scared them a little, he said. Scare them a little? 2 of them tried to kill themselves. Yeah, I would keep an eye on the rest of them as well, said Naruto. I warned you people not to screw with him. I told you he would do something like this. No one was messing with him, said Tsunade. Your council and a couple of the clan heads were trying to declare me a missing name, said Naruto. I felt I had the right to voice my opinion, but your envoys tried to bar me entrance. Wait, what? The council was trying to do what, she said. Make me a missing name. That would put a problem on my movement since I would have to kill a bounty hunter every corner. Again? Tsunade thought to herself, that man was going behind her back, as she knew who was behind this right away. Are you still offering to kill Danzo, she said. You bet, said Naruto. I would reconsider, said Nanbu. Asking Mr. Fox here to assassinate one person is like using an explosive note to kill a fly. There is always too much collateral damage. Take that cat for instance. So, you did kill that damn cat, said Tsunade. For him. As Naruto pointed at Nanbu, Tsunade glanced towards the other man. He simply shrugged. I don't like cats, he said. Alright, shut up. Everyone shut up for a minute, said Tsunade. So you're telling me, all those envoys from today were trying to stop you from getting into a village meeting? Yep, said Naruto. I did not tell him to do that, said Tsunade. Well, sound like someone personal guard have their own agenda. Your guard, your counsel. Seems you let them get away with too much. And now you're reaping what you sow. And what would you suggest, she asks. Make them scared of you, said Naruto. Fear. Always make things a lot better, he said. My village is scared of me. The whole country is scared of me. This village will soon be scared of me again. Again? Naruto grinned. I'll see you later, as he jumped off the balcony. Tsunade sighed as she sat down in his recent vacated chair. Drink, said Nanbu, as he nudged a cocktail towards her. She drank it without a single stop. Something's not right with him, she said. No shit. What was your first clue? Time skip. Naruto pushed his door open as he went towards his bed. Running around traumatized in 9 man were not something easy to do. Naruto. Oh hey uncle. As Naruto collapsed. Right on the couch, his uncle handed him a beer as she sat beside him. Sounds like you've been having fun. Naruto hummed as he sipped on his beer. Most envoys are annoyed at you. Only annoyed, said Naruto. Well, you did kill one envoy and put 9 of them out of commission. But they were all root, so no one really cares. Root? What's that, said Naruto. It's classified. I can't tell you, she said. Can't or won't, said Naruto. A grin spread across her face as she realized where this was going. I won't, she said. Not unless you bribe me with something I want. Well, said Naruto. That can be arranged. Time skip. So you finally saw it, huh? Tsunade glanced towards the pink-haired girl sitting across from her. She didn't like her tone, but... Yeah, I finally saw it. I can understand him killing people. It is necessary for a Kage, but... The bloodlust I saw in his eyes. That's not the Naruto I know. What do you think happened? It has to do something with the fox, said Sakura. As Tsunade felt her stomach twist. He told me something about the offer. Wait, an offer from the fox? Sakura asked. As Tsunade nodded. He also implied that he accepted. Has he mentioned anything like that to you? No, Sakura said. Mention what? As Tsunade jerked around as she saw Naruto. Naruto, she said. Yo, said the blonde. As he was on her windowsill, with Anko and Rumiko. What do you know about root, he asked. Root, said Tsunade. There was something familiar about that word. Like plants? Like ninjas, said Naruto. As Tsunade considered the word. Wasn't it an Anbu Black Ops training program or something? Bingo. Tsunade frowned as she came to a realization. It's a Black Ops program you should know nothing about. As she turned her gaze towards Anko. To her surprise, Anko simply giggled as she latched onto Naruto's arm. What's wrong with her? Think I might have short-circuited something. Upstairs, said Naruto. So, can you tell me what happened to Root? Tsunade cast one more look towards the giggling Kunoichi. As she turned back towards Blonde, they were disbanded and members were reintroduced into Anvu. Tell me, where are you going with this, Naruto? Who was in charge of Root? And why were they disbanded, said Naruto. Is there a point to this? Or are you trying to get classified information out of me? As Naruto simply grinned, Tsunade scowled at him as she got up. She went through Hansa and pressed her hand on the wall. There were some scrolls inside of a secret compartment. Just in case anyone wants to try something stupid. If anyone but me, the Hokage, grab one of these things, they die. She selected one and made her way back to her decks. This better be important, Naruto. I think it is, said Naruto. As Tsunade read through the scroll. As she then looked up. Danzo, she said. As she frowned. But guys, be and subscribe right here. If you want to see the next person, do like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on the bell notifications they posted. Remember, share to all of your friends in your social media platform. And also, guys, go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Naruto was exiled from the Uzumaki clan and enjoy that, guys, over on Anime King 3. And also, I post a brand new episode An anime king 2 of What If Mikato Fell in Love with Naruto. So go ahead and enjoy that, guys. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice, go ahead and click that or subscribe button and become part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. Remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be planning talking back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, I'm out for now. See you guys soon. Peace.